Betelgeuse is acting strange. One of the brightest stars in our night sky, a red supergiant that has fascinated astronomers for centuries, is dimming again. But this time, it's different. This isn't just a random flicker. It's a sign. One. That could mean we're standing on the edge of witnessing a once-in-a-lifetime cosmic explosion. For years, scientists have warned us that Betelgeuse is nearing the end of its life. But now, new data suggests there may be more going on. Something hidden deep inside this dying star that we still don't understand. Could it be concealing a mysterious cosmic secret? Something even more powerful than a supernova? In this video, we'll explore why Betelgeuse's behavior is baffling astronomers, what a hidden core collapse could really mean, how a massive explosion could affect Earth, and why this fading red light in Orion's shoulder may be more important than we ever imagined. Betelgeuse has long held a special place in our sky and in our stories. Sitting on the shoulder of the Orion constellation, it shines with a deep reddish glow that sets it apart from the cooler whites and blues of neighboring stars. Roughly 642 light-years from Earth, Betelgeuse is a red supergiant, an aging, massive star nearing the end of its life. It's colossal. If we placed it at the center of our solar system, its outer edge would reach beyond the orbit of Jupiter. For generations, we've looked up at it, woven it into myths, and admired its steady presence. But now, Betelgeuse is changing. In late 2019, astronomers noticed something odd. Betelgeuse began to dim, rapidly and significantly. For a few months, it lost more than 2/3 of its brightness. Some believed it was about to explode into a supernova. That didn't happen. Then, scientists discovered the cause was likely a massive cloud of dust expelled by the star itself, temporarily blocking its light. But that explanation only raised more questions. Why was it shedding mass in such a dramatic way? What else might be happening beneath the surface? Recently, researchers observed new fluctuations, erratic brightness, patterns, subtle wobbles, and unusual infrared emissions. These aren't just cosmetic changes. They hint at deeper internal turbulence. Some of the readings we're seeing now have never been recorded before in a star like this. Betelgeuse, it seems, isn't just dying. It might be hiding something. Something that defies what we thought we knew about the final stages of a star's life. To understand what's happening inside Betelgeuse, we need to zoom out and look at how stars like it live and die. Stars are essentially massive nuclear engines. In their cores, atoms fuse together, releasing energy that pushes outward and balances the immense gravity trying to pull everything inward. For most of a star's life, this delicate balance, called hydrostatic equilibrium, keeps it stable and shining. But in red supergiants like Betelgeuse, the fuel is running out, and that's when things start to go wrong. Right now, Betelgeuse is likely fusing heavier elements in its core, things like carbon, neon, and oxygen. That may sound stable, but it's a ticking time bomb. Each stage of fusion happens faster than the last, and eventually it will reach iron. Iron is different. It doesn't produce energy when it fuses. Instead, it consumes it. Once that happens, the outward pressure that holds the star up disappears almost instantly. Gravity takes over, and the core collapses in on itself in less than a second. That collapse rebounds outward as a shockwave, creating a supernova, one of the most violent events in the universe. Some scientists now believe Betelgeuse may be showing signs of that final countdown. Its irregular dimming, strange pulsations, and temperature drops could be caused by the buildup of unstable elements in its core. Telescopes like Hubble have tracked the ejected gas clouds and temperature changes. Meanwhile, Earth-based observatories and even neutrino detectors are on high alert. Why neutrinos? Because in the final moments of a star's life, trillions of them are released from the core, traveling faster than the shockwave itself. Catching those signals early could give us a heads up before the explosion. We're also watching gravitational wave observatories. A collapsing star warps spacetime itself, and if Betelgeuse goes supernova, it could ripple across the galaxy. All of this means one thing: this isn't just random behavior. It's a pattern, a warning, and it's happening 642 light-years away, right now. So, when will Betelgeuse actually explode? The honest answer is, we don't know. It could happen tonight, or it might not happen for another 100,000 years. But here's the twist. Because Betelgeuse is 642 light-years away, we're not seeing it as it is now. We're seeing it as it was 642 years ago. The light reaching our eyes tonight left the star during the early 1300s, when medieval castles still stood and telescopes didn't even exist. If Betelgeuse did explode recently, that light might already be on its way to us. And when it does arrive, it will be breathtaking. Astronomers believe a supernova from Betelgeuse would be so bright it could rival the full moon. It would be visible even during the day and shine in our night sky for weeks or even months. Imagine looking up and seeing a second glowing orb, not moving like a planet, but burning fiercely in Orion's shoulder, a reminder that we're witnessing the death of a star in real time. This isn't science fiction. It's real, and it's coming. Every shift in brightness, every strange pulse Betelgeuse gives off could be the drumbeat to its final act. And if that act already began centuries ago, we may be only moments away from seeing its light crash into our skies. Imagine stepping outside one evening and noticing something strange. A new light in the sky, brighter than anything you've ever seen. Not a plane, not a planet. Just above Orion's shoulder, it pulses like a beacon, casting faint shadows at night and lingering in the sky even after the sun rises. That would be Betelgeuse exploding. When this red supergiant finally goes supernova, its brilliance will be staggering. For weeks, maybe even months, it could shine as brightly as the full moon. People across every continent, from busy cities to remote deserts, would be able to see it without any telescope. It won't move like a comet or twinkle like a star. It will glow steadily, fiercely, demanding attention. For the first time in living memory, a dying star would become a shared spectacle, visible to every human being on Earth. This isn't just an astronomical event. It's a cultural moment, a cosmic reminder that we're part of something vast and ancient. Our ancestors once made stories about Betelgeuse. Now we may witness its final chapter. It could become the most observed supernova in history, a beacon not just of light, but of curiosity, wonder, and scientific unity. For most of us, this may be the only time in our lives we see a star die in real time, a once-in-a-civilization moment, written in light across the sky. When Betelgeuse finally explodes, it won't just light up our skies, it will unlock an extraordinary treasure trove of scientific data. Supernovae are rare events, and having one this close gives us a front row seat to the very processes that shape the universe. From the birth of elements to the formation of black holes, this is cosmic alchemy in action. In that blinding burst of energy, Betelgeuse will forge elements heavier than iron, things like gold, platinum, and uranium, flung out into the galaxy like stardust confetti. These elements don't just vanish, they drift through space, becoming part of gas clouds, planets, and eventually, life itself. It's humbling to realize that every atom of calcium in our bones, every particle of iron in our blood, was once created in an explosion like this. We are, quite literally, made of star stuff. Betelgeuse isn't just a star at the end of its life, it's part of a much bigger cycle. When it goes, it will enrich the galaxy with the ingredients for future solar systems, future planets, and maybe even future civilizations. Other stars, like Antares or the gigantic VY Canis Majoris, are on similar paths, but Betelgeuse is different because it's so close and so well studied. Every telescope on Earth and in orbit will be aimed at it when the time comes. We'll witness the birth of new science, real-time observations of how massive stars die, how matter is transformed, and how the universe recycles itself. In watching Betelgeuse's end, we'll learn more about our own cosmic beginning. Despite how dramatic and powerful a Betelgeuse supernova would be, there's no danger to Earth. At 642 light-years away, we're far enough that even a massive explosion can't harm us physically. The radiation, shock waves, and stellar debris simply won't reach us with enough force to pose any threat. What we will experience is more like a cosmic light show, possibly brighter auroras in polar regions, and fascinating changes in Earth's upper atmosphere due to increased ionization. These are harmless and might even offer stunning views for skywatchers and scientists alike. What's even more incredible is our early warning system. Before the light from the explosion ever reaches us, detectors around the world, like Japan's Super Kamiokande or the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory in Antarctica, could catch a wave of neutrinos released in the star's final collapse. These ghost-like particles travel faster than light can escape the dying star's surface, meaning scientists might get hours or even a full day of advance notice. That gives observatories across the globe time to prepare, to focus their instruments, and to watch as one of the most magnificent events in the universe unfolds, safely and with wonder. We're witnessing the final breath of a giant, a farewell millions of years in the making. Betelgeuse has lived an extraordinary life, burning with a power far greater than our sun, shaping its corner of the cosmos with every heartbeat of nuclear fire. And now, as it nears the end, it offers us one last brilliant gift, a chance to see the death of a star unfold in real time. It's a reminder of how small we are and how connected. The light we see from Betelgeuse tonight began its journey centuries ago, before electricity, before modern science, before we even understood what stars truly are. And yet, here we are, waiting for its final blaze to reach us, with tools and minds ready to capture it. This is the universe in motion. This is cosmic history playing out before our eyes, and as we stand on this tiny planet circling an ordinary star, we get to bear witness to something extraordinary. So keep looking up, because out there, beyond the veil of night, are ancient giants whispering their final secrets, supernovae waiting to shine, galaxies colliding in silence, and mysteries we haven't even begun to imagine. The universe is alive with wonder, and it's only just begun to tell its story. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think about the fate of Betelgeuse and the mysteries of our